Alright guys, what's up? I hope you're all doing well today, and of course, as always, welcome back to another Disney Cars 3 diecast review. Today, we have the Sputter Stop Racer number 92, Murray Clutchburn. And by the way, before we get started, I am officially out of school. It feels so good. Literally just a couple hours ago, I got done with it, and I'm like, I'm in the mood to record a video. So I had lunch and came up here and started to record. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video as always, and thank you so much for the recent support. I've really noticed a lot of kind words lately, like good video, stuff like that. I really do appreciate it. It really motivates me to keep going and making more videos. So yeah, let's dive right into the review now of Murray. So as I'm sure you guys know, I'll only keep mentioning this for the next couple Cars 3 diecast reviews, and that is all of the Mattel Cars 3 merchandise came out on May 1st, which was like 3.5 weeks ago, so it's been a while, but still kind of recent. It was such a highly anticipated date, and now we gotta let it pay off with all the new cars. So on the back here, it says, blindsided by a new generation of Piston Cup racers, Lightning McQueen finds himself suddenly pushed out of the sport he loves. To get back on top, he will need the help of a young race technician, inspiration from the late fabulous Hudson Hornet, and guidance from a few old friends along the way. Of course, on the back here, we have Lightning McQueen in his Cars 3 paint job, Natalie Certain, Smokey, Buck Bearingley, Reb Meeker, and Brick Yardley. I still have to review these two. Actually, I have them both right next to me here. There is Reb, and let me pull out Buck. I'll prove to you guys I have them, even though I'm sure you guys already know if you saw my haul video. So those reviews will be out in the near future. I just really like the look of Murray, so that's why I chose to do him first. And he actually has a Cars 1 counterpart to compare to because Murray appeared in Cars 1. So yeah, it's the same exact Sputter Stop racer. Now, I'm not entirely a big fan of this because I feel like, alright, so Sputter Stop, he wasn't a rookie in Cars 1. You can see that on his back bumper, he doesn't have the yellow rookie stripe. So I'd say that he was at least 2 years into the racing career. So in my opinion, he should have retired a while ago, maybe in 2015, 2014, sometime around there, because McQueen was a rookie in Cars 1, and now he is being pushed out of the career. It seems like maybe he'll even retire by the end of Cars 3. I'm not entirely sure, but that might happen just because all these new next generation racers are coming in. So it's kind of surprising to me that Murray is still the Sputter Stop racer. Now in theory, we could see the next generation Sputter Stop racer come in and then kick out Murray, but I don't believe we've seen one of those yet. So it seems like Murray is hanging in there, and I feel like he always was in the career, but he never was an amazing racer. Like, he never won any Piston Cups. So that's my take on it. I'm not a huge fan of this idea. All of the racers that actually share this model that Cal Weathers has, actually are the same characters from Cars 1, like Ponchy Wipeout here for Bumper Save, and same thing with Todd Marcus, who is the No Star racer, and give me a second to think of another example. Oh, you have Ernie Gearson, the Spearmint racer, and same thing with Darren Leadfoot, the Shiny Wax racer. Shout out to Dinoco Blue 43, who actually pointed that out first. That was very insightful. Anyways, guys, what do you think about that whole topic? Let me know in the comment section below. Now it's time to open Murray up. So most likely, Murray won't talk in the movie. He'll just be one of the background racers. Now, we have seen him in a couple trailers so far. I definitely remember seeing the back of him in that first teaser trailer way back in November. That just seems so long ago now. And I think we might have gotten another glimpse of him in a more recent trailer, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But that's pretty much it for his appearance. Of course, after the movie comes out, I'll definitely be able to tell you guys where he appeared exactly, like which races, but right now, we really don't know for sure. Now, for previous releases, he has none in this Cars 3 form. Like I talked about, obviously, Murray Clutchburn was released a lot for Cars 1. he was in this model, and we're going to compare them in a couple moments here, but I'm not really going to talk about his previous releases because it's kind of detached from this Cars 3 version of Mood Springs, or actually not Mood Springs, Sputter Stop. I don't know how that just slipped into my mind. Maybe it's because I just ordered the Cars 3 Mood Springs yesterday and I'm a little tired, but whatever. Anyways, so I'm just going to show you these previous releases for Murray. This one right here is his 2017 release. 8 out of 11 in the Piston Cup series. Here are the other ones in the line. Of course, some of these got canceled, like Marco Axelbender, or at least temporarily put on hold. Same thing with Todd Marcus there from Cars 1. And here is his 2013 release in the Piston Cup series again. 15 out of 18. And I believe in 2014 he was released in a 2-pack with Gasprin, I think. I'm pretty sure about that. So yeah, he's been released a lot. I also have his rubber tire version from, I think it was 2010. But yeah, this one's completely different, so I'm not really going to spend too much time talking about the Cars 1 version besides comparing them in a couple moments here. So he looks awesome. I really like the look of him. Like I said earlier, I was super excited for Murray, and that's why I chose him over like Ponchy, Reb, and Buck Bearingley. Those are the other 3 racers that I haven't reviewed yet. From the first wave, that is. So here they are side by side. I'm just going to come out and say it. I definitely prefer the Cars 3 version. He obviously looks friendlier. He has brighter colors. And I just like the model design more as well. So let me know in the comment section below which version is your favorite. Murray from Cars 1 or Murray from Cars 3. So yeah, the decals are a little bit brighter on the Cars 3 version. And the logos on the hoods are different. Of course, you have that branding evolution that I always talk about in these comparison videos. We have Sputter Stop, Cold Engine Relief, and there's the comparison. Still Cold Engine Relief, but the logo definitely got sharper. It was kind of like a box here, and now it's a little bit sharper. So that's cool. Definitely makes sense. Companies change their branding over time. It's been 11 years, so it definitely makes sense for that to happen for this company. We have 92 right there below the headlights. The Cars 1 version, 92 was actually directly on the headlight. He still has his mustache grill. He hasn't shaved or anything. I like the orange with the oval that comes down on the hood. It's not as big on the Cars 3 version though. He has Lightyear written on his fenders there for his turquoise rims with the black Lightyear tires. Cars 1, they were black rims, black Lightyear tires. There was that orange little stripe right there, but that is now gone. On the sides here, this is really where you see the biggest difference because, I mean, you have like 3 solid colors. There's no like gradient to them. You just have the turquoise, the white, and the orange stripes with the number in the middle there. Here you have definitely more of a gradient design. There's a lot more white, definitely over here in this back region, and it kind of like blends into turquoise in these areas right here. I like the 92. It gets darker as you go down. There's the red arrow for the pit crew to know where to lift Murray up. His contingency sponsors are Piston Cup, Vitaling, Revolting, RPM, Nitro-Aid, Octane Gain, and Clutch Aid. All of those racers do have racers, or all of those sponsors have racers in Cars 3, and we've seen them all. Or I have. I'm not sure about you guys, but you can probably check them out online on my Google Plus community, which is titled Disney Cars and Planes Community. And I like the orange, turquoise, and white stripes right there. Very, very nicely done. Definitely why I prefer the Cars 3 version more. Over here we have his gas cap, Sputter Stop. Again, Cold Engine Relief, which I assume is like some sort of medicine to help you if you have a cold or a sickness. That is just my take on it. Let me know what you guys think, or if you guys have a solid answer, I'd love to hear it. Back windows are definitely different, a lot smaller on Cars 1 versus Cars 3 there. The roofs are also super different, orange versus white. The numbers are pretty much the same though, same font. On the back here, taillights are smaller for Cars 3. The logo is pretty much the same as this one right here. On Cars 1, there was that little drop that kind of looks like a water drop off to the left there. It says 92, I think. Yeah, It says 92 in that little drop right there. Then you have Sputter Stop and the slogan, "You're catching cold in my draft." Definitely one of my favorite Piston Cup slogans. And same thing here as well with 92 added in there at the end. And cold and draft are the emphasized words. Here's a view from the back. They look awesome together. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's pretty much it for the comparison and the review of Cars 3 Murray. I'm sure a lot of you guys were wondering, what's that Sputter Stop crew chief back there? Well, it's kind of like a crew chief. He doesn't have a headset. It was actually made from China. It's like a Chinese factory custom. A couple sellers from China have them available on eBay for around $10, give or take a couple bucks. So yeah, I definitely recommend them. They're actually pretty good quality. I mean, you might get one that doesn't really roll, or this one does roll, but I think one of my other crew chiefs from China doesn't really roll. But yeah, they're pretty good quality. Not like the best, but I feel like they definitely like fulfill the position of the Sputter Stop crew chief, and the colors do match pretty well. So here's the little team Sputter Stop, even though Murray is the same here. But yeah, we have a two-man team pretty much, but I'm sure he has a whole pit crew, and maybe even with Cars 3 here, they'll release a whole team for Murray. And actually, I believe on one of the Cars 3 lists, the Sputter Stop semi-cab was scheduled for release, so that's pretty awesome. Let's see if that actually becomes a reality. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and are looking forward to more Cars 3 reviews in the near future. Like I talked about in my review of the 3-pack with McQueen in disguise, Luigi, and Guido, I'm actually going on vacation next Tuesday, a little road trip, so there may be a lack of videos during that time, but I'm going to try to pre-record as many videos as I possibly can, because guess what? I don't have to worry about homework. It feels so good. I used to have this packet that I had to do for A-Push, which is history if you guys don't know, every single weekend. It was awful. There were like 50 key terms that you had to define and then 20 questions. So thank God I am done with that class. And I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye now.